Hello and welcome. This is Notibot ENG. I'm your anchor, Name, bringing you a top news recap for today. Tensions in the Middle East are escalating as the Iran-US conflict continues to simmer. The situation has taken a new turn with the US pushing to open up the strategic Hormuz Strait to shipping. Meanwhile, global oil markets are reeling from the disruption. In this episode, we'll break down the latest developments and explore the implications for trade, energy, and geopolitics in the region. Let's dive into the story. As tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate, U.S. President Donald Trump is taking a surprising step to ease tensions with Iran. President Trump has shifted his focus in the ongoing U.S.-Iran conflict, opting to prioritize reopening the Strait of Hormuz over resolving long-standing disputes on Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. This change in approach comes as tensions between the two nations continue to escalate, with recent incidents at sea sparking fears of a wider war. The U.S. Navy has been engaged in a series of confrontations with Iranian forces in the region, including missile strikes against oil tankers and military exercises by both sides. President Trump has made it clear that he is willing to take bold action to prevent Iran from disrupting global energy supplies through the Strait of Hormuz, which connects the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. The U.S. president has long been concerned about the potential for Iranian aggression in the region and has vowed to defend American interests at all costs. The shift in Trump's approach is seen as a major development in the ongoing standoff between Washington and Tehran. Diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict have so far failed, with talks on Iran's nuclear program stalled since 2015. The U.S. decision to prioritize reopening the Strait of Hormuz over these negotiations raises questions about the future of international cooperation and the ability to resolve conflicts through diplomacy. The implications of this shift in Trump's approach are significant, with many experts warning that it could lead to a more unstable and volatile region. With tensions running high, the world waits anxiously for developments in the U.S.-Iran conflict. As tensions between Iran and the U.S. continue to escalate, a fresh development has emerged from the UK's diplomatic efforts in the region. The situation in the Middle East continues to escalate as tensions between Iran and the U.S. reach a boiling point. A ceasefire agreement, which was supposed to bring an end to the conflict, remains untested as hostilities continue to erupt in the Strait of Hormuz. On Friday, the U.S. Navy struck two Iranian-flagged oil tankers, accusing them of breaking the American blockade. The incident came on the heels of a night of gunfire between U.S. and Iranian forces, which has left several ships damaged or destroyed. The UK has taken notice of the escalating situation and is redeploying its destroyer, HMS Dragon, to the Middle East in preparation for an international mission to safeguard shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. The move comes as part of a proposed UK and French-led defensive mission that aims to address concerns about maritime security in the region. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump remains optimistic about his peace proposal to Iran, despite having yet to receive a response from Tehran. "I'm getting a letter supposedly tonight," Trump said during a press conference on Saturday morning. "So we'll see how that goes." The stakes are high, with negotiations hanging precariously in the balance. The U.S. Treasury has also taken action against Iran, announcing sanctions against 10 individuals and companies accused of aiding Tehran's efforts to secure weapons and materials needed for its ballistic missiles program. This move is part of a broader effort by the Trump administration to pressure Iran into changing its behavior. The situation remains volatile, with no clear resolution in sight. As tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate, a drastic shift is unfolding in the global oil market, with severe implications. The global oil market has experienced a significant decline in stocks since the start of the Israeli-US war on Iran. According to data from Bloomberg, crude inventories have dropped sharply by approximately 4.8 million barrels per day between March 1st and April 25th. This represents a sharp decline in global reserves, which are now nearing their lowest levels since 2018. The closure of the Strait of Hormuz has been the primary cause of this decline. The U.S. and Israel's military operation in Iran aimed at disrupting the country's nuclear program has led to increased tensions in the region. As a result, oil production and shipping through the Gulf have come under significant constraint. Energy executives cited by Bloomberg believe that the downward trend is likely to continue in the near term due to ongoing supply disruptions. They also noted that even if the Strait of Hormuz reopens, it's unlikely that production and shipping across the Gulf will recover quickly. This would force major fuel consumers such as the US and Europe to rely more heavily on strategic reserves. The implications of this decline are far-reaching. With global demand for oil still strong, a shortage in supply could lead to higher prices at the pump. The situation also highlights the vulnerability of the global oil market to regional conflicts and geopolitical tensions. As one energy expert noted, the war on Iran is not just about Iran. It's about the entire region. The impact will be felt by consumers worldwide, with potential price increases and supply chain disruptions on the horizon. As tensions between Qatar and Iran escalate over maritime disputes, a critical cargo is set to make its perilous journey through one of the world's most strategic waterways. We're coming to you live with breaking news from the Middle East. A Qatari liquefied natural gas tanker has set sail for the Strait of Hormuz, sparking concern among regional powers and observers. The Al Qaraidiyat, which departed Ras Laffan earlier today, is heading towards Port Qasim in Pakistan. According to shipping data from LSEG, this tanker is on a routine journey, but its destination has significant implications given the ongoing tensions between Iran and Western nations. The US and Israel have been waging war against Iran over their nuclear program, and any shipment passing through the Strait of Hormuz is seen as a test of resolve. The United States, in particular, has been working closely with Saudi Arabia and other Gulf states to secure alternative routes for its energy imports. However, QatarEnergy's tanker appears to be taking a different route, potentially bypassing these measures. This development matters because it highlights the complex web of alliances and rivalries at play in the region. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical waterway that connects Europe and Asia, and any disruption to shipping lanes could have far-reaching consequences for global energy markets. We'll continue to monitor this situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. Meanwhile, QatarEnergy has remained silent on the matter, fueling speculation about their intentions. As one observer noted, this is a high-risk maneuver that could go either way. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments in the coming days. For our fifth story tonight, a region often overlooked in global trade is emerging as a critical conduit for Iran's economic growth and security. The Caspian Sea, once overlooked as a strategic trade route, has taken center stage with Russia's increasing involvement in Iran's economy. The landlocked body of water, shared by 5 nations including Russia, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan, has become a vital lifeline for Tehran to bypass Western sanctions. According to reports from the New York Times, Russia has begun shipping military equipment and commercial goods through the Caspian Sea to bolster Iran's ability to withstand what some see as an American assault on its economy. This development marks a significant shift in the region's geopolitics, as Iran seeks alternative trade routes to circumvent U.S. sanctions. Russia's move is seen as a calculated response to growing tensions between Tehran and Washington. The U.S. has imposed severe economic penalties on Iran since 2018, targeting its oil exports and financial transactions. In response, Iran has sought to diversify its trade partners, with Russia emerging as a key player in this effort. The implications of this development are far-reaching, with potential consequences for regional stability and global energy markets. As the U.S.-Iran standoff continues to escalate, the Caspian Sea is poised to play an increasingly significant role in shaping the course of events. With Russia's involvement, Iran has gained a vital lifeline to access international markets and maintain its economic independence. That's all for today's recap. We'll keep you updated on the latest developments in international affairs. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, be sure to subscribe to our channel for daily news updates. Follow us on social media and join the conversation. Until next time, good night.